Well, this is a big night. Welcome to our council, to our administration, as I grab their seats, and to our special guests. This is a very prestigious evening for sure. My name is Mike Schwartz. I'm going to be the Chief Administrative Officer for the City of Beaumont. Years. I can say of all the comparisons in my career that this is my part of it's just a joy working in the city. We're going to, as an administration under the leadership of our council, we are on our journey of calls to action. With that has come a lot of learning over the last several months. As we look across the way, thank you for the operator of the tobacco and our entrance to welcome all that is positive and all that is good and experience into this building and to this occasion. With that, I'd like to go through the land acknowledgement briefing. We are pleased to be here today on the traditional territory where Treaty 6 and UT Homeland. We acknowledge all those who share a deep connection with this land. The City of Beaumont respects the history, languages, and cultures of all Canada's First Peoples, whether they be First Nation, Inuit, Métis, descent. And we appreciate that their presence continues to understand this vibrant community. So before we have our 21 to 2025 council sworn in, I'd like to acknowledge the previous council and their contributions. There's a lot of great things done over the last 4 years. You can see that by some returning councilors or some bringing errors as former councilor. There's a lot of stuff done in this community in the last 4 years, and I'm super excited to see where we're going. I also want to acknowledge those who ran for office and were unsuccessful. It takes a lot of courage to throw your hat in that ring. This is by far the toughest level of government that exists. You make decisions in here, you walk out the door, and you're held accountable for those decisions. You have the administration who makes decisions, and you're held accountable for those decisions. So it's a tough road. We, as an administration, are so excited with this council. And we've got a great blend of that thinking that we, as a city, need to preserve what we have. We need to diversify our tax base. We need to bring in new resources into our city. But I've looked at most of the election platforms, and we all talk about preserving what Beaumont is. Because we are a nugget. This section of the region, the Edmonton metropolitan region, this is where it's going to be at, I believe, the next 20 to 40 years. So you're getting at a good time. It's going to be tough. So with that, I will pass it over to Ms. Winter, and she will start with her swearing in.
Thank you, CEO Schwartz. Good evening. My name is Shalene Winter. I'm the City Clerk for the City of Beaumont. I'm honored to be here tonight to administer the official oath to our council. I will swear in Mayor-elect Daniluk first, and then I will call each of you up. After I call you each up, I would ask that you take your seat at the bench. Mayor Daniluk. I, William Daniluk.
I, William Daniluk.
Swear that I will.
Swear that I will.
Diligently, faithfully.
Diligently, faithfully.
And to the best of my ability.
Best of my ability.
Execute according to law.
Execute according to law.
The office of the mayor.
Office of the mayor.
For the City of Beaumont.
The City of Beaumont.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you. Thank you.
Councilor Tessier. I, Renee Tessier,
I, Renee Tessier,
swear that I will
swear that I will
diligently, faithfully,
diligently, faithfully,
and to the best of my ability
and to the best of my ability,
execute according to law
execute according to law,
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
for the City of Beaumont.
for the City of Beaumont.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. I, Kathy Barnard,
I, Kathy Barnard,
swear that I will
swear that I will
diligently, faithfully,
diligently, faithfully,
and to the best of my ability
and to the best of my ability
execute according to law
execute according to law
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor,
for the City of Beaumont.
City of Beaumont.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Councilor Miller. I, Ashley Miller,
I, Ashley Miller,
swear that I will
swear that I will
diligently, faithfully,
diligently, faithfully,
and to the best of my ability
and to the best of my ability
execute according to law
execute according to law
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
for the City of Beaumont.
for the City of Beaumont.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Councilor McCoskey. I, Sam Monkoff Swain,
I, Sam Munkoff Swain,
solemnly affirm
solemnly affirm
that I will
that I will
diligently, faithfully,
diligently, faithfully,
and to the best of my ability
and to the best of my ability
execute according to law
execute according to law
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
for the City of Beaumont.
for the City of Beaumont. Do that again.
Yes. I, Catherine McCook,
I, Catherine McCook,
swear that I will
swear that I will
diligently, faithfully,
diligently, faithfully,
and to the best of my ability
and to the best of my ability
execute according to law
execute according to law
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
for the City of Beaumont.
for the City of Beaumont.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Last but not least, Councillor Van Niekerk. I, Stephen Van Niekerk,
I, Stephen Van Newkirk,
solemnly affirm that I will
solemnly affirm that I will
diligently, faithfully,
diligently, faithfully,
and to the best of my ability
and to the best of my ability
execute according to law
execute according to law
for office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
for office of Councillor and Deputy Mayor
for the City of Beaumont.
for the City of Beaumont.
Welcome to City of Beaumont's new City Council. Welcome, Mayor Daniluk, to say a few words.
Thank you very much. My mic's on, okay? Well, it was surreal. Now it's real. And it's a very exciting feeling. I want to thank the voters for Beaumont giving me this opportunity to serve as their mayor and to serve you as a council as well too. I'm really looking forward to the opportunity. High expectations are out there, and I do expect the best of myself, and I do expect to deliver on those expectations to everybody. I also want to thank Mayor John Stewart for his years as a mayor. It's a difficult position. I'm fully aware of that, and I know he did the very best he could, and I think very happy for him. Thank you for his service and wish him well in his future endeavors. I want to thank the residents of Beaumont also for a new identity for myself, because being in Beaumont 15 years now, and everyone knows my wife, Darlene. Everybody loves Darlene. I'm the guy with Darlene for 15 years. Now I'll be the guy with Darlene, the first lady, for the next 4 years instead of just being Bill. So I'm very excited about that, and I love you very much. And thank you for support during the campaign. Couldn't have done it without you, and it's a thrill to be here. And having you here with me is very, 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 very touching for me. Thank you. I want to congratulate the 3 returning councilors, Councilor Muckhoff-Swain, Councilor Van Nieuwkerk, and Councilor Barnard. We started 4 years ago, and the journey continues. We've got a lot of great work done. We got a lot of great work going forward the next 4 years. I'm very excited you're back on council. Having said that, sometimes there's change on council, and Councilor Hendricks and Councilor Stout were not successful being reelected, but I want to thank Councilor Hendricks especially for 7 terms of service to the citizens of Beaumont. He's done a lot of work around the city, and especially this most recent Beaumont days. He put that parade together in less than 10 days, and that's a gargantuan feat, and if anyone could do it, it was Perry. So Councilor Hendricks, former Councilor Hendricks, I want to thank you for your service. Councilor Stout, I sat beside him for 4 years. I understood his wit and his humor and his analytical skills. I'm going to miss that. So Councilor Stout, thank you for your service as well. And lastly, we have 3 new people. Very excited. Councilor Ashley Mills, Councilor Renee Tessier, and Councilor Catherine McCook. You're new. It's going to be a fun ride. We've got lots going on the next 4 years. I'll do my very best to assist you to be the best council you can possibly be and make sure you're heard on council. And we're going to look after these residents very well for the next 4 years. So with that, congratulations, council. Thank you, Beaumont, for this opportunity. And we will begin the meeting. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to call this meeting to order at 6:14. Thank you very much. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda? I believe Madam Clerk will display the proposed motion on our screen, please. Just give us 1 second.
Thank you, Mayor. Administration does have one amendment to the agenda this evening.
Okay,
We have addition of item 3C, attachment 1. The document has been circulated to council and website has been updated. Thank you.
thank you. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda as amended? Councilor Miller. Oh, just hit your, oh, wait, hang on a second. My screen is down here. There we are. Thank you. You should be good.
So moved as amended, Mayor Daniluk.
Thank you very much. Any discussion on the motion? See none. We're doing a show of hands this evening, so using our voting system. So show of hands in favor of the motion to adopt the agenda as amended. That carries 7-0. Thank you very much. I'm going to juggle my screen and my computer. There we are. Perfect. Great. Our first item is 3A, 2022 Council and Committee of the Whole meeting schedule. Administration, you have a brief presentation on this item, please. You have the floor. Oh, hang on. It's behind the screen here. Hang on. There you go.
Thank you, Mayor Daniluk. Technology, it's always our friend. It is my pleasure to bring this forward. This is the annual meeting schedule for all regular council meetings and committee of the whole meetings. The schedule does follow council's usual practice and our meeting procedures bylaw, where we meet on Tuesdays for council meetings as well as committee of the whole. There is an attachment that sets out all the meeting dates. Council meetings start at 6 PM. Committee of the whole meetings start at 5 PM. It is a requirement in the MGA to have the date, time, and location of all council meetings for regular schedule provided to councillors and the public. And we do have all of council present. So if council is willing to make the motion to adopt the schedule, we are able to do that today.
Thank you, Ms. Bujaya. Did you get that right? Awesome. It's a good start. Any questions on the presentation from council to administration? Seeing none, is there a recommendation from, is the council willing to move the recommendation from administration? Councilor Monkhoff-Swain, please.
Yeah, I can move that the regular council meeting scheduled for October 26th be cancelled and the administration provide notice to the public on the public website.
Thank you. Any discussion on the motion? None being, all those in favor, show of hands, please. Thank you. Carried 7-0. Is there no council willing to make a second motion, please?
Can we just move it again?
Hang on a second.
Yeah, I can move it.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so I'll move that the 2022 council and committee of the whole meeting schedule as set out in attachment 1 of the October 25, 2021 legal and legislative report be approved.
Thank you. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion, please, show of hands. Carried 7-0. Thank you very much. That takes care of 3A on the agenda. Item 3B, Deputy Mayor Schedule 2021 to 2025. Administration, have a short presentation on this topic, please. Hang on. There you go.
Thank you, Mayor Daniluk. I was remiss. I should have introduced myself at that first item. I'm Sandy Bujaya with Legal and Legislative Services.
Thank you.
Mayor and Council, the Deputy Mayor schedule is a very important part of the organizational and inaugural meeting. It sets out the rotation of councillors who will perform the duties of the Deputy Mayor. It is a requirement in the Municipal Government Act. And for our friends watching at home and our guests in the audience, the Deputy Mayor fulfills the role of the Mayor when the Mayor is absent. So it's important that we always have a Deputy Mayor on deck, so to speak. The schedule is set out so that each councillor will serve an 8-month term, starting with the councillors who are returning and then moving to our newer councillors, just to provide them an opportunity to get a little familiar with the role. So with that, I'll turn it back to you and open the floor to questions.
Thank you. Any questions from council on the presentation from administration on the Deputy Mayor schedule? Seeing none, can you please display the recommendation, please? Is there a member of council wishing to move this recommendation? Hang on a second. Here we go. Councilor McCook, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mayor Daniluk. I'd like to move that the 2021 to 2025 Deputy Mayor schedule as set out on page 1 of the October 25th, 2021 legal and legislative report be approved.
Thank you very much. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor, show of hands accordingly. Thank you. Passed 7-0. Thank you. Item 3C, we're cruising right along here. It's awesome. Appointment of councillors to boards and committees. Administration, you have a presentation on this topic? Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much, Mayor Daniluk. We do have a very brief presentation. So this is something we typically keep under wraps. We don't let candidates know that they have to serve on a whole lot of committees, but I think the cat is now out of the bag. The role of mayor and council is very onerous, and all our councillors serve on quite a few internal council committees as well as external entities. And their role on those bodies is to represent the interests of the municipality as well as the region in some cases. The schedule to this report sets out the appointments, the proposed appointments for the coming year. So they'll be effective starting today until the organizational meeting in 2022. In most cases, there is both an appointee as well as an alternate. The alternate serves in the case that the appointee is not available. With some entities, there is just one appointment because the entity in question does not permit an alternate. So that is my very brief presentation, and I'll turn it over to the mayor.
Thank you. Any questions from council on the presentation regarding council appointments to boards and committees? Seeing none, could you please display the recommendation for a council member to move? Is there a council member willing to move this recommendation? Okay, you're not flashing here. Don't take that the wrong way, but you're not flashing on my screen. Hang on, nothing's flashing, sorry. That's been shut down, so I'll hit cancel. Oh, right behind it. Councillor Tessier, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Mayor Daniluk. I would like to move that councillor appointments to boards and committees as set out in attachment 1 of the October 25th, 2021 Legal and Legislative Services Report be approved to the terms set out therein, provided that the appointees continue to serve as councillors throughout the term of their appointment. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions from council on the motion? Seeing none, I'll take a vote of all in favor. Raise your hand, please. Passed 7-0. Thank you very much. I also want to thank council. The last couple of days, they all forwarded me their requests for various committees they felt had interest in and wanted to serve on the next couple of years, and we were able to accommodate, I think, almost all councillors' desire for committees with their personal and professional backgrounds that contribute to that committee. So thank you for doing that so timely. And thank you, administration, for this evening's meeting. And with that, our agenda has been completed, and I'm very pleased to adjourn the meeting, our first meeting of council, the first of the next 4 years. Get ready, guys. It's going to be busy.